Making our way out of Newton Creek up 0.6 up in this little mini climb. This would be new dirt for me. So this is a little section that I could not find. 15, we're at the junction of the Timberline 600 and the Newton Creek 646. This last month, came down the Newton Creek Trail on a loop from White River, 5 or 6 miles. It's nice, except for that first step out of the White River. That was tough. We're going to be going down that. All right, so on this little 0.6 climb, we should be more than halfway through it. Should come up through those trees on that ridge. Yeah. All right, I'm working my way over toward, I'm pretty sure, the Clark River. This is a pretty little area here in this drainage. I'm going to see a waterfall way up there. All right, so this is the drainage. See a waterfall, center frame. We're going to cross up here at some point. We come through, and I think the trail crosses just above those falls there, the lower ones. There's a set of upper ones. Well, no, wait a minute. I see a trail up there, so maybe it's the upper one. And then we come back around this, on this side of the ridge. It's a pretty area. A little side hill, sandy tread here to navigate. Not a big deal. I think this first crossing is just a tributary, maybe of Clark. It might have a separate name, or maybe this is Clark and the other one's a separate, I don't know. They're very close to each other. So a couple switchbacks across the sandy slope over here, and there's a bunch of rocks piled up on a big rock, which I'm going to call a cairn, so this looks like a crossing anywhere in here. And the trail should go up and to the left, I think, eventually. I'm going to name this Shower Waterfall. I think this is the one. Yeah, not today. Okay. Easy water. Yeah, that's a pretty fall. Pretty sure that's Clark Creek. Trail crosses just out of the top of that fall. And I went through the wet, walked across, but apparently there's a dry crossing very close upstream. The guy I hiked the trail with came across dry, so I'm assuming that it's there somehow. So here's where I'm crossing, right there. There's the waterfall, so don't take a ride. But right up here, I think it's a dry crossing. All right. Slow and steady. There we go. There's the trail right over there. Across up in the moraine, you can see the trail we just came over there. Topped up, topped up. And here's a little junction for trail number 6 that I'm sure drops you down into Mount Hood Meadows. Because here's a couple of the ski runs. They look like lots of fun too. Just a little great section as we go traverse across these hills under the ski lift. Yeah, let's do it. All right, just hiking through Mount Hood Meadows still. Some of the ski runs here. Go back into the forest. Just finishing them up a little bit, and we're going to go down a little bit. All right, finishing up Mount Hood Meadows area, sneaking up on the big drop down to the White River. And then it's 2 miles, pretty much all up to the lodge. Been there, done that piece. I'm still, well, I've walked this piece here the other direction on a day hike, but this will tie it all together on a 3-day through hike, providing I make it the next few miles. And I'm just going to venture that there's a decent probability I will. Another pretty day out here in the forest. All right, I'm on the descent drop down to the White River, and as I remember coming up the other way on a day hike, most of the trail is kind of like this, but the last few hundred feet where you go into the drainage is might be a butt slide. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I know I had to basically hand over hand to get up it, so we'll see. But definitely doable. Kind of the reason that, plus what I'm walking on now, is in terms of the decision to go clockwise, not counter, was I didn't want to start off with this nasty little beast here, but all in all, I don't know. They say the clockwise is more popular, but on our track the last 3 days, we haven't been past or passed any clockwise folks. So that could be coincidental, but we have seen a lot of counterclockwise people. I would say maybe 8 or 10. So I don't know what that says, but that's the first glimpse of the White River drainage down there. Should be there soonish. Going through a little saddle area, but then it'll continue to drop down into the drainage up here. Anyway, going up, of course, any easing of the trail is appreciated. I think one of the things that cooked me was we came up this super steep beginning and then just kept going. So I was already tired for everything that you just saw coming down here. I was going the other way. Happy to be going down today. Here's the White River drainage. It's pretty wide. We're basically headed right up in there. So it's kind of pick your own adventure. There's 2 crossings. The first one's a little more flow than the second, but this time of year they're both very doable. And it's just a matter of picking the route, which there are several that get you up that other side. You see a bunch of different trails over there. It's 12:48, so up here, right before the first one, I'm gonna have some potato chips, put a little water in my 1 liter with a Sawyer on top in case I need some extra. It'll be there. Where do we go? Okay, so you can see maybe there's a trail up there to the ridge, and there's another trail right there up to the ridge, and we're going up through those forests, bending left, bending right, up on the ridge to the Timberline. Oh boy, here we go. And up here. Alright, sneaking up on the PCT junction. That's the upper left, Palmer left, way up on the ridge. No, we're not going up there. Alright. Alright, we're at the PCT junction. We're going to go up the trail a little bit and end the hike. So the trail extracts no matter what, and it's going to extract a little more suffering here at the end, but it'll be short, I hope. All right, just about 2 o'clock. There's the RV, and there's Timberline Lodge. So, just about there. These trees have the campsites in them where I posted up in between lunch and breakfast buffets in 15. That worked out well. All right, last bit. Hallelujah. Grove of trees. It's the next one. Trail is just to extract every last ounce. Jesus. It's a long slug uphill. Oh man, gotta stop and get the heart rate down periodically. Where's it going? Alright, there's the end. Right there. Ooh, baby. That was a long, tough pull from the White River. Oh, man. I had to stop to get my breathing out of the red. But I think we're there. I think the camp spot was over in here somewhere. I can't really remember now. In a grove of trees. These are kind of the last ones, so maybe right back in here. That's probably where it was. Anyway, a long time ago. All right, let's finish this puppy. Yes. All right, 2:31, Thursday, October the 13th, 2022. This marks the completion of a continuous footstep through hike around Mount Hood on the Timberline Trail. Yay. All right. Whew. That was a hard one. Scenic, but hard. Another little factoid. We started this hike Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. here, right here. So whatever that elapsed time is, 3 days and whatever. That's probably pretty average. I think a lot of people knock it out in 3, and then there are the super dupers that are less, and the people that are a little slower that are more. It's all good. Anyway, it's a great way for me to pretty much end the hiking year. So I don't think I'll be doing anything like this anyway. Certainly not this year. Look forward to 2023, see what dredges up. All right.